There's no vindication for me because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
After they are done with Diddy, Jay-Z is up next to be exposed, right?
It's one of the most shocking celebrity scandals to hit the entertainment industry in years. And now, rumors are swirling that Steve Harvey, yes, the beloved television host and comedian, might be the next big name caught in the web of allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy. Could Steve Harvey's carefully cultivated image as America's favorite family man be hiding something darker? And how deep does his connection to this explosive case go? Buckle up, because the whispers surrounding Harvey's alleged role in this unfolding drama are getting louder, and they're dragging his name into a scandal that's already rocked the highest echelons of music and celebrity culture.
And we do have some breaking news that we want to bring to you. It was being reported by TMZ and now Fox News. We are learning that Jay-Z is accused of a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the Diddy lawsuit.
To set the stage, let's first revisit the lawsuit that's sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. Jay-Z, the iconic rapper and business mogul, and Sean Diddy Combs, the infamous hip-hop titan, are facing accusations that date back to the early 2000s. The claims involve an incident that allegedly took place after a lavish after-party following the MTV Video Music Awards in New York City. The details are deeply unsettling, and the stakes astronomical. Diddy is already embroiled in legal chaos, with allegations of misconduct piling up at an alarming rate. And now Jay-Z, who until recently seemed untouchable, has been named as one of the central figures in this scandal. But what's truly shocking is the growing speculation that Steve Harvey may have been present during the very incident at the heart of these allegations, and might even have played a pivotal role behind the scenes.
You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately: Sean Carter.
So, how did Steve Harvey, the comedian turned daytime TV darling, get swept up in this mess? Let's start with the connections. Harvey has long been linked to Diddy through their shared presence in the entertainment industry's A-list circles. Over the years, they've been spotted together at high-profile events and even collaborated on various projects. Diddy has appeared on Harvey's shows, and the two have spoken publicly about their mutual respect for one another. On the surface, it's the kind of relationship you'd expect between two powerful men in showbiz. But dig deeper, and things start to look a little murkier.
If that's part of the indictment, that's somewhat like a blackmail. He was blackmailing people to be in the freak-offs. So that's federal. That could be that's a federal charge. He can't blackmail people to say, yo, listen here, you did it once and you're gonna do it again. That ain't gonna make it with the government or nobody.
For starters, there are the persistent rumors about Harvey's involvement in some of the parties that Diddy is now infamous for hosting. These weren't your average celebrity gatherings. They were over-the-top affairs dripping in excess and exclusivity, where the guest lists read like a who's who of Hollywood and music royalty. Reports suggest that Harvey has attended several of these events over the years, including a particularly notorious one in the early 2000s that's now being re-examined under the harsh light of these new allegations. Could Harvey have been more than just an innocent bystander? Some insiders are saying yes, and their claims are raising serious questions about what really went on behind the closed doors of these extravagant gatherings. One of the more explosive rumors circulating is that Harvey wasn't just a guest at these events. He may have actually facilitated some of the introductions and connections that ultimately led to the alleged incident in question. According to unconfirmed whispers, Harvey's influence and connections in the entertainment world made him a trusted figure among the A-list elite, and he may have used that trust to play a more active role than anyone suspected. While these claims remain unverified, their mere existence is enough to cast a shadow over Harvey's squeaky clean public image.
But after that major documentary comes out on Diddy, then you're going to start to hear more and more about Jay-Z and his nefarious past.
Adding fuel to the fire are the reports that Harvey might have been the one to blow the whistle on his longtime friends. Yes, you heard that right. There's speculation that Harvey, seeing the writing on the wall, may have quietly provided information to authorities about what transpired during that infamous night in 2000. The theory goes that Harvey, desperate to protect his own reputation and avoid being implicated, decided to cooperate in exchange for immunity. It's a bold claim, and if true, it would represent a stunning betrayal of his relationships with both Jay-Z and Diddy. But could it also be the key to unraveling the entire case?
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he said assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, says she was assaulted by both men at a video.
Let's take a closer look at Harvey's history with both men. His connection to Diddy is well documented, but his ties to Jay-Z are less obvious, though no less significant. Harvey and Jay-Z have crossed paths numerous times over the years, often at industry events or through mutual acquaintances. While their relationship hasn't been as publicly celebrated as Harvey's friendship with Diddy, insiders say the two have maintained a cordial and mutually beneficial rapport. Could this connection explain why Harvey's name is being whispered in the same breath as these allegations? And if he was indeed present on that fateful night, what role did he play in what allegedly unfolded? Some believe that Harvey's involvement may have been purely coincidental, that he was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, unaware of the darker activities happening around him. But others aren't so sure. They point to Harvey's rise to fame during that same period, suggesting that his career trajectory may have been boosted by aligning himself with powerful figures like Jay-Z and Diddy. Could Harvey's success in the early 2000s, a time when he was transitioning from stand-up comedy to television stardom, have been tied to his association with these influential men? It's a tantalizing question, and one that's sure to fuel even more speculation as this story continues to unfold. What's particularly troubling is the growing perception that Harvey's public persona, built on his image as a wholesome, family-oriented entertainer, may not align with the man behind the scenes. Over the years, Harvey has cultivated a reputation as a mentor and moral authority, offering advice on everything from relationships to personal finance. But could this be a carefully constructed facade designed to obscure a more complicated reality? Critics argue that Harvey's past, including his rumored ties to controversial figures and events, deserves closer scrutiny in light of these allegations.
Now, he, of course, is more than annoyed, would be an understatement.
Yeah.
He has a family and he has a lot to protect, including his brand. But to the extent that he's saying, hey, come after me criminally, that could be likely. Why do I say that? Because rape in New York, and what's alleged in this complaint, is forcible compulsion. What that means in English is that it's saying that he held her down.
And then there's the timing. Why is Harvey's name only now being linked to this scandal? Some suggest that it's no coincidence, pointing to the intensifying scrutiny surrounding Diddy and Jay-Z as the trigger for these rumors. With the walls closing in on his longtime friends, Harvey may find himself unable to escape the fallout. Others believe that Harvey's name is being dragged into the mix as a distraction, a calculated move to divert attention away from the more prominent figures at the center of the case. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is clear. Harvey's involvement, whether real or perceived, is adding a new layer of intrigue to an already explosive story. What's perhaps most fascinating about this entire saga is the way it's forcing the public to re-examine the relationships and power dynamics that define the entertainment industry. The connections between Harvey, Jay-Z, and Diddy aren't just personal. They're emblematic of a larger system that thrives on secrecy and influence. As more details emerge, the question isn't just what Harvey knew, but how his relationships with these men may have shaped his own career and public image. Was Harvey simply a bystander caught up in the whirlwind of celebrity excess? Or was he an active participant in a culture that allowed these alleged abuses to occur? As the rumors continue to swirl, one thing is certain: the Steve Harvey we thought we knew may not be the full story. Whether he's ultimately vindicated or implicated, the mere suggestion of his involvement is enough to send shockwaves through the industry and his legions of fans. And with every new revelation, the stakes only get higher, not just for Harvey, but for everyone connected to this scandal. Could this be the beginning of the end for the man who spent decades building a brand on trust and relatability? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure: the world will be watching.
Civil complaint, simply allegations, needs to be proven in a court of law, but if true, it could rise to the level of criminality, and, we'll see what happens, or if the DA looks and investigates.
And as this story unfolds, it's impossible not to wonder if Harvey has indeed played a role in exposing the truth. What motivated him to do so? Was it a genuine desire to see justice served, or was it an act of self-preservation? And if he is innocent, how will he navigate the fallout from these rumors, which threaten to tarnish his legacy regardless of their accuracy? For now, the answers remain elusive, but one thing is certain: the Steve Harvey we thought we knew may never be the same again. As the swirling rumors around Steve Harvey's possible involvement in the explosive allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy continue to grow, a new chapter of the story unfolds, one that brings the families and personal histories of these celebrities under the microscope. The intrigue doesn't stop at Harvey's alleged presence at that infamous after-party, or the whispers that he may have quietly turned against his powerful friends. No, the deeper you dig into this tangled web, the more questions arise about the people closest to these